So today I'm going to share with you the framework that essentially changed my life. It allowed me to leave my full-time job. It allowed me to turn a passion into income. It allowed me to leave Australia and travel to Bali, which was meant to be just for a few months, but now I've been here almost 7 years. And this simple framework has not only allowed me to do that, it's allowed me to recenter, reground, and recalibrate myself in every season and phase of business. And there's 3 parts to this. One of the parts, I really want to emphasize it now, we'll chat about it later on. It's very, very important that you don't overlook this 3rd step. It is the thing that puts me in an energetical state that I'm speaking to it now and thinking back to it. It's like I need to go back to this again, and I will go back to this again off the back of this video. But it's something that I've implemented time and time again, and it's always brought me results, business, my own mental health, purpose, direction, fulfillment, relationships, all that. And it's a lot more simple than what you think. So it's called the 3x3x3 framework. And I picked this up from a seminar, an event years ago. I'm not sure where it came from, but I changed it a little bit myself over the years to suit what I was doing. The whole pre-frame of this is you're constantly moving every area of life forward. And by doing that, each creates and stacks momentum in each other. What do I mean by this? Well, most people in life have 3 areas: family, relationships, your family, your 4-legged furry friends, family, self, being yourself, what are you moving towards, what are you doing, and service, being your business, your career, your contribution to the world. And in these 3 areas, especially as a business owner, it's very easy to master 2 of them and let the 3rd slip. Just on a call with a client today about this actually, where he just closed $40,000 in deals this week, but he has felt building up to this time and season in his business, his health has very much slipped. Being someone gone from 5-6 times a week going to the gym, doesn't go at all anymore. So it's just important to bring awareness to this, but then not judge it and overanalyze and be hypercritical of yourself, because he was able to build his business to where it is now by letting go of that. And if he tried to do both at the same time, I doubt he would have built his business to where it is now. So back to the framework. These are 3 daily actions every single day. So the first one is 3 direct outreaches. Now, this could be from a place of lead generation, sending an email, reaching out to someone in a business, posting something on social media. I would say more so a direct outreach than posting something on social media. And there's a lot of different frameworks when you are trying to do lead gen. So this isn't the thing that helps you go from 10K a month to 50K a month, right? This is more the thing that helps you go from 0 to 10 and then helps you recalibrate as you go through. Now, with these 3 direct outreaches, the whole intention of this is to begin a conversation, generate interest, generate a lead, potentially, the starting points of it. So this isn't like we copy and paste 3 messages to different Instagram followers, right? This would be, my direct example was I was in videography. So I really wanted to get my videography business off the ground. This was 8 years ago, but I didn't have any clients. I didn't have any proof of work. I didn't have anything to show anyone. So what I done was I reached out to 3 people in the space, and it might sound cliche because a lot of people speak about this now, but I would just offer them, hey, can I shoot a video for free for you? And it was for free as long as they would introduce me to 3 of their personal contacts and include me in a group message, an email chain, something. Introduce me to a new person and give me a referral in the space. So very simple maths, if I shoot 3 jobs, all 3 of those people recommend me to someone else, all of a sudden I've got 9 referral leads, not a cold lead. And this is before I dived into the whole business mentoring space. Like for years now, I see what I was doing. And they're some of the best leads you can work with, people from a referral basis. So I shot these 3 videos for free and they all connected me with people. And from those 9, 4 more jobs came. And then from those 4 jobs, more jobs came. And those first 4 jobs, I was getting paid, like straight out the gate. I was meeting people with owners of dance studios. I was meeting with a multi-million-dollar supplement brand, then wanted me to shoot, another fitness brand. Like, so much came from that. And it's like, I feel like we live in a time where everyone wants to post the really fun, engaging content and then just have people reach out to them. But at the start, there's just certain things you have to do. And no, like doing cold outbound DMs and messaging people saying like, hey, can I work for free, isn't fun. Like, no one wants to work for free, right? We all want to be paid for, like, let's be honest. We all want to be paid for what our work and our contribution and what we do in the world. But there are times and seasons when you need to adjust to what that is. For me, that's how I adjusted. And it worked great. Within a few months, I was earning the same money from my side hustle doing videography as I was as a qualified tradesman, working much less hours. And to me, that was like a big light bulb moment, right? So every single day, I'd reach out to 3 new people. And in depth, it would be a message. The framework for this would be acknowledge and ask. So I would acknowledge something about them, their brand, the direction, their values, what they stand for in the world, and then ask about creating something for them. Like, this was a specific tailored message. Like I said, this isn't a tick and flick, copy and paste. The second one, which everyone seems to overlook, is 3 follow-ups. So every single day, I would be following up with 3 people I'd spoken to before. Now, give this, a week or so until you start implementing this. But you can see if you're doing this every single day, consistently, you reach out to 3 people, and then 6, and then it's going to be 9, 12, 15, and all of a sudden you've got this pool of 100 people, about 100 people in a month, and then you're following up with all these people as well. And if you've actually taken your time to send them a message and ask from this place, I guarantee someone's going to give you opportunity. I guarantee. And if you do this for 30 days and you don't message me, and I'll go over your messaging, I'll go over how you're doing the outreach, and I'll personally help you do this. Because if you're willing to do that for 30 days, a lot of people aren't. I will personally jump on board and help you with that. So that's point 1 and point 2, the follow-up. So it's just following up with those people every single day. People have lives. People get busy. One of the worst things you can do in sales is assume. You assume the sale, or you assume the objection, or you assume that they don't have money, or they don't want to get back to you, or they're ignoring you, right? You assume the belief. A lot of times people just have life. They have things going on. They're busy. They're business owners. They might be parents, whatever. So always coming from that neutral standpoint of just coming from a place of curiosity, see where they're at, what they need to move forward. The next part, final part, is my favorite. It's 3 point of love into people. And all of my mindset clients over the years, we start here. Why do we start here? Because when you put yourself in a place of, and this is like, people talk about gratitude and how powerful it is. For me, I always struggle to be like, be grateful for the water, be grateful for the air you breathe, be grateful that you have legs. I'm like, as much as I try, I just can't tap into that stuff, right? So what better way than to outwardly do it? So I would reach out to 3 people in my audience, my old friends, not my audience, my network, old friends, current friends. Like, it's a pouring of love, but it's really, really important that it's from an authentic place. Again, not just a tick and flick thing. Once you do this, you'll see why this is so important. And reaching out to them and just acknowledging something. An old friend of mine, if you know him or if you're watching this, send him this video. J-Rod. I started this ages ago with him. He doesn't know he was a part of my 3x3x3 framework, and he's one of my best friends. This really shifts your energetical state to be a higher frequency, a higher vibration. And not only does it dismiss all the self-talk that I had, self-doubt and self-talk that I had to go through a lot with doing outreach. I was like, will this person even write back to me? This looks stupid. They're going to show their friends. Like, this is, when I was doing the outreach to work for free, right? There's that big fear of failure. And just like tapping into that place of love and appreciation for somebody else set me up in such a nice state to go and do those next things and go throughout my day. And what I found was I rekindled some conversations and friendships, and ended up saying some stuff, appreciating friends that I would have never have said unless I was committing to this. And people would reflect things back to me, which that wasn't even the intention. That was just what I was doing. And in that, it's like, oh, it gave me certainty. It gave me evidence. It gave me feedback that, like, wow, I am a good person. I am good at what I do. I am proud of myself, right? If someone else can articulate that to me, and it wasn't even the intention. So this is something I've done every single day, and 30 days straight, and it allowed me to move away from my job in building and construction and go full-time in videography and like pack up this exact camera and fly over to Bali 7 years ago. So yeah, anyone that's like feels stagnant or unsure or uncertain on your purpose, your direction, that the thing you want to launch and get off the ground, try this. Commit to it for 30 days. If you don't feel like you have that many people in your network, I'm sure you do. If you think back to people from school and old friends and family, like you could make a list quite easily. People from work, people, anyone you know. So yeah, implement this, give it a whirl. Hey, if you don't have the 100 people to do for the 30 days, 50 and do 2 a day, right? There's always a way to still make this work. To address that last point again, like it's really, really important to step into that energetical space. My life completely shifted when I started focusing on that and seeing glimmers in life and seeing certain points I wanted to appreciate and acknowledge in others, dissolve the self-judgment I had for myself in going through that. And that's a huge thing as a business owner starting out or even going through the seasons. And here I am now, 8 years later, still speaking about this same thing. And just give it a shot, try it out. And if you do this, even if you do it for a couple of days, drop a comment below. Let me know your experience, your feedback. I've only heard amazing things when people do this kind of stuff, how it's been able to rekindle relationships and friendships. So appreciate you for hanging around at the end. If this is on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Very much appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again soon.